Yep. Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. And this morning I want to come to y'all with a subject talking about how it's official, how the NFL has whiteballed Colin Kaepernick. Because anytime you're going to be sounding like all these other QBs, you know what I'm saying, from the Arena League, and you mean to tell me that these QBs that don't even have half of the talent that Colin Kaepernick has and whatnot, and you mean to tell me that Jay Cutler, who's an average quarterback at best, you mean to tell me that the Miami Dolphins signed him, and you mean to tell me that the Baltimore Ravens has not signed him, or any other team has not signed Colin Kaepernick? We already know that the league, you know what I'm saying, especially when it comes down to the owners, especially how Michael Jenkins already said they are nothing but a bunch of cowards, and to me, they're nothing but a bunch of racist ass men. Colin Kaepernick has been whiteballed, not blackballed, but he's been whiteballed, because we already know, that when it comes down to the ownership, all of them are Caucasian, or some of them might be Jewish, but pretty much white. And you know, they really have shown, they have really sent the message like, look, we're not going to be signing this, you know what I mean? We're not going to be signing this nigga who want to be standing up for human rights, you know, for people of African descendant people, and to those of us, you know what I mean, to all of the peoples of color that are being oppressed. Because anytime a Colin Kaepernick is not going to stand up for the national anthem, if you ask me, I say fuck that national anthem any goddamn way, because it's already deeply rooted into racism if you look at the last verse of that particular song. So but anytime a Colin Kaepernick, you know what I'm saying, like, is going to take a stand on something like that, and the NFL owners are not even going to sign them, they are pretty much sending the message like, look, fuck this nigga, we're not going to sign him, and we're going to find like we also going to find different alternatives for quarterbacks. You mean to tell me that Ron Tannehill got injured and that they're going to sign Jay Cutler, who's not really a great quarterback? You mean to tell me that the Baltimore Ravens, my team, is actually going to sign somebody from the Arena League, and Steve Bisciotti is talking about, you know, we may be going to sign them, and they made this shit into a media circus? But you mean to tell me that you're going to block it now? The Baltimore Ravens, I'm going to say the coach and the team wanted to sign him, but Steve Bisciotti kept on saying that we're not going to sign him. And a matter of fact, I'm going to say, yeah, Steve Bisciotti is saying that he's not really sold on Colin Kaepernick. Now, we already know that, you know, the NFL owners are going to be sending the message that we only going to invest in your talent. We like your talent, but we don't want you standing up for the rest of your daggone people. And they are clearly sending the message. They are clearly sending the message that we want you to pretty much, you know what I'm saying, get up on that football field. We're going to pay you millions of dollars, and we want you to shut the fuck up. Because like Martellus Bennett said, the word NFL really means nothing but niggas for lease. And I'm really happy and proud that I'm seeing people like, you know, Michael Bennett, Richard Sherman, Malcolm Jenkins, and all of these African-American athletes who have stood up for Colin Kaepernick to say, look, if you really believe, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, if this man got talent, then won't you sign him? And you mean to tell me that all these other quarterbacks that you never really heard about, and there's a long list of quarterbacks that Colin Kaepernick is better than, but you're going to sign him when this man has took the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl and almost came back and won, but you don't want to sign this man? They really have shown their true colors, that we don't want any of you niggas out there standing up for your goddamn people and for your rights as a people. And that's part of the reason why I say that we, those of us in the African-American community, and those of us who watch football, and to those of us, you know what I mean, in the Americas that watch football, we should not even watch that shit. Because we really should take a boycott, man, because they really showing you like, look, we do not want this man on our team. And the NFL owners, they already shown their racist true colors, that we only care about your daggone talent, and we only care about your talent and your culture, but we don't care nothing about you. We don't care nothing about you, and that goes right along with the Colin Kaepernick effect that, you know, they really have been exposed. You know, I'm sorry, y'all. The New York Giants owner said he never saw so much hate mail. That's part of the reason why they're not going to sign him. But like we said, it's much more bigger than football. And I'm seeing all of these racist fans talking about Colin Kaepernick is trash, or Colin Kaepernick can't play your fucking down. That's bullshit. Because I bet you any amount of money, if Colin Kaepernick did not take that stand what he did last year, he would not have been whiteballed. He would have been signed. So You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I say that he's been whiteballed, because all of these rich billionaire white owners, they not going to sign him because they really feel as though that he went against the grain, up against the American flag, and all of their racism is supposedly disguised as patriotism. Now we already know how these NFL owners, how they really think. They just want to put product on the field, and they just want to, you know what I mean, make billions of dollars off of these African American athletes. That's all what they really want to do. They all about the daggone money, and at the same time, I can't blame them, because you're an NFL owner. You want to make sure that your product is going to be making money, and they really afraid of like all of these racist white people out there, you know, that they're going to that they're going to lose millions of dollars. But if you ask me, they will actually gain a lot more fans. They will gain a lot more fans, especially, you know, somebody like a Colin Kaepernick, especially coming to Baltimore and all that. I think it would be such a good thing. But like I said, they don't want to sign him because of what he stood for, because what he took his stance for and what he stood for. And that's the reason why Colin Kaepernick has got whiteball. To me, it's much more bigger than the football field and controversy. Mind you, would Colin Kaepernick bring a lot of controversy? Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. He's right. But if you ask me, Colin Kaepernick has been whiteballed by all of these NFL owners, because look at all of these QBs that have been signed. They have been signed. And guess what? All of these QBs are Caucasian. They are white. Exactly. So we already know, you know what I mean, they are really clearly sending the message that we don't want this nigga on our team. And the rest of these African-American athletes, they really need to have that in the back of their mind, that you're nothing but a product on the field, and you're there for us to make money and all that. That's all what they really want to do. So, you know, I had to put together this message and all that, you know what I'm saying, you know, put it out there, you know, share my thoughts up on the situation. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. I always appreciate the love. And this is B Miles coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.